Welcome back to the Broken Lightbulb.
That sounded different than you normally do.
It's because I have a hiccup right now, and I was like hoping that the hiccup didn't come through while I was saying that.
Yo, we got a new setup.
We do. We look good.
You're far. I can't
Yeah.
even reach you.
We can't even touch each other.
Yeah, we can. You really do have a hiccup.
I do have hiccups. But
that
no,
goes
okay.
away.
So I was thinking it would be nicer if they saw our arms, because I feel like
Yeah,
we do a lot of like arm talking.
My arms are important to me. Normally
Yeah.
it's just my head.
Yeah. And dude, you have the massive ass head.
Yeah.
It's so hard to fit your head in the frame.
Yeah, I got a big head.
And then when I'm editing the videos for TikTok, dude, your
There's
head's
scenes
so
where
hard.
it's literally like just here.
Yeah, it's too difficult to add
I
it.
feel you.
But how are you, Nathan?
Thirsty. I'm good. I'm chilling. Celebrating another week of making it through coronavirus,
Yes.
through 2020. Just hoping we get through it.
I don't know. I feel like now it's just normal life.
It is, and it's weird. I was telling Rosalind yesterday, I was like, I think I'm going to be wearing a mask for most of the rest of my life.
I'm not.
I don't trust the government. They're just going to be like, yeah, it's gone. And I'll be like, I don't believe you.
As long as I don't die from it, I'm okay.
But I will die from it. That's the thing.
Yeah, my boy.
Stop with hiccup balloons.
I can't.
No more hiccup blows.
I can't.
No more
No more hickey lickies.
No more hickeys. No more little hickey babies.
No more hickey pickies. Why do we do that for babies? Who's got the poopsie whoopsies? Did you take a little poopy? Did you take a little poopy? Did you do a little poopy? Look how excited Chanel's getting. That just shows me that that's how you talk to her. What, Chanelly Welly? Yes, Chanelly Welly. It's a good girl, Chanelly. I'm still fucking hickey wicking.
Hey, say something. Thank you.
Okay, that was good enough.
You can go. You're not as cool as Kiba.
No, Kiva's the one that can start the show and the show for
How
us.
did this just start? What is going
I
on?
don't know. It's because I have the fucking hiccups and I can't get rid of them.
Scare yourself.
Taxes. Oh.
Donald Trump won the election.
Oh. Yo, so the other day, the other day I was at the skate park and there was a girl there. And from the back, she looked completely normal. And I skate by her, and she's like full on pregnant, like 6 months pregnant.
Skating?
Yeah, she was skateboarding, and she was 16 years old.
16, 6 months pregnant.
Skateboarding.
That is insane.
All of those started with S's.
They did. That's called alliteration.
I was just, the whole time I'm thinking, she's about to turn this ramp into a water slide the moment her water breaks.
I'm more thinking if she falls.
Of course, yeah, I'm not trying to be morbid. Dude, remember, it's the month where we're saving babies. It's baby saving
That's
month.
why she shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm against that.
No, but
This
maybe
month.
she's like popping an ollie and also like popping her water.
That's cool.
That'd be really
Does
cool.
that really happen?
What?
Does a water balloon pop and you just and you know a baby's coming?
First of all, water balloon?
It's like a water balloon.
No, it's like a pouch of, I don't even think it's water.
So it's a little, I was going to say orifice. That's not it. Just a little sack of water, right?
Yeah, it's like a little sack of liquid.
So a water balloon isn't a little sack of water?
Yeah. Ignore her. But so it's a little sack. I think it's like right under or where the uterus is. I'm not sure. I'm not good at chemistry.
Okay.
But so I think the baby starts like making its way downtown.
Okay.
And then it
Hold
take
on.
that away from her.
Keep going. I'm listening.
So the baby makes its way out and then it starts pushing on this little sack of water. And in this sack of water is liquid, and the baby's like fingernails pop it, and it comes out.
I don't believe a word you just said.
I mean, I'm just making this up as I go, but I mean,
would you ever watch someone give birth? Like, when you and Blanca have a kid, do you plan on watching it?
yeah, I want to see that baby tear it up.
Oh, I'll vomit.
Why?
Like, I know
It's your child coming
I know,
out.
I know, and it's this beautiful thing, and I plan on watching it, but it's crazy. It's also
It's
crazy
wild.
to think, like,
A little human's gonna come out of my wife.
yeah, like her stomach will just go, ooh.
All right, but let's talk about this though. the other day you fucking texted me, by this time next year,
Oh yeah,
Rosalind's gonna be pregnant.
Yeah, she is, because I've been having this dream. So I keep having the same dream where it's Christmas and we're at my family's house and
Beautiful.
podcasting material. We're at my family's house and my parents and Rosalind's mom are sitting on the couch and we give them a present and they all got a shirt. Like we gave them all three a present and they got shirts that say best grandpa, best grandma ever. And then they're like, what? And then they like go in the present even more and there's an ultrasound printed out. All three of them have the same thing. And I've had this dream 3 times this week.
Like the exact same dream?
Exact same way, 3 times a week.
That kind of scares me.
It doesn't scare me. It motivates me.
Dude, you need more.
No, you want to know why it motivates me?
Why?
It makes me want to work harder on this podcast, make some more money at patreon.com/brokenlightbulb. Broken Lightbulb podcast, I think. We'll link it. I think it's Broken Lightbulb. I'll double check before the episode's over. Get more money, get this shit popping off so that I can afford to have a kid by this time next year easily.
So if you guys want a baby to have a nice life, please subscribe to our Patreon and like this episode.
Please, we need it.
It's kind of scary because you know how I've told you that I have like this power. I recently started thinking that it might be rubbing off on people because my mom and my dad both kind of have it. So I couldn't have gotten it from both, you know, like one of them must have had it and like rubbed it off.
On the other one.
And so we were making out last week. So maybe that's how you got it.
Yeah. So what's happening is, so your mom had it. She got to know your dad. They fell in love. It went to him.
Yeah.
Then your dad rubbed off all over you. And then you got it.
What do you mean rubbed off?
He just he rubbed it out on you.
Don't say he rubbed it out on me. That is not how you're supposed to say that.
Okay, so he squeezed one out all over you, and you have the power now.
So my dad just came all over me, and I now have the power.
Yeah, but what if it's real though? Stop,
dude! I can't stop with.
Hold your breath for 3 seconds. Wait, 30 seconds. Not 3. That wouldn't do anything. All right. So. I'm trying to think of something that I can say to scare you that will actually make your hiccups go away. Blanca's pregnant. All right, that's 30 seconds. They're gone now.
I think they're gone.
I actually have a secret to make hiccups go away. Works every time. Hiccups are not gone.
No, they're not.
Can you make yourself burp?
Yeah.
Do it twice in a row. Oh my God. All right, your hiccups are gone now.
I actually feel lighter.
Your hiccups are gone.
I feel a lot lighter.
Your hiccups are gone.
All right.
They're gone.
They're
no.
They're right there.
Yo, that's the weirdest feeling. We're like, are they gone? You're like, wait, hold up. They're gone.
One of those like anticipation things that you can't get rid of.
And then you're just like, fuck. No, but every time I have the hiccups, I burp twice. They go away.
Well, dude, they'll be gone at some point of this episode.
Hopefully. Otherwise, it's gonna be a funny ass episode.
Oh, it's gonna. The title of this episode is gonna be like Jonas has hiccups.
You didn't have hiccups until we hit record.
Yeah, literally, we pressed the button and I started going up. It was the water that I drank. We just had some stuffed crust pizza, and that pizza messed me up.
Yeah, I got here and I said I'm here, and Jonas said I'm shitting.
Yeah, literally. And there goes our poop talk for the episode.
Yep, there it is. We got it out.
So I found some questions online that I want to ask you, and it's just like both of us can answer, and it's gonna be like things about our lives that just random.
Like personal stuff?
Some of them are personal, but not like really personal.
I'm gonna take this super serious.
All right.
And if this shit comes out funny, it's because my life is naturally funny. But I'm gonna take this so serious.
Why are you gonna take it serious?
Because I want to be serious. Let's
go.
All
right. I'm not.
First question.
What was your best drop the mic moment?
Drop the mic moment?
Yeah.
I don't think I have one.
No,
my life has been pretty shitty.
You never.
Just kidding. Best drop the mic moment. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I've ever dropped the mic on someone.
I think for me, this was my first year of college, and I was living in the dorms, and there was this one girl who would not like leave me alone, and she wasn't in my dorms. It was like in some other hall, and she'd always be like, "Jonas, you're my best friend. Jonas, you're my best friend." And I was just annoyed of her. Like she just annoyed the crap out of me. So one time she walks into our hall, and I see her, so I like run to the bathroom. Like I'm like I don't want to see her at all. And she opens the door to the bathroom while I'm washing my hands. Like, I peed first, and I was washing my hands. She opens the door to the bathroom and goes, Jonas, why don't you love me? And I'm like, because I don't. And then she's like, what will you do? Like, what can I do to make you like me more? And I'm like, just never talk to me again. And she just went, you're an asshole. And I never saw her again. Probably the best day of my life.
Dude, that is kind of assholey.
Yeah, I mean, but at some point, dude, like, she was constantly, like,
I feel
badgering me.
I really don't think I've ever had a moment where I was just like, yeah, like,
I did that.
Like, I did that. Not like towards another person. I don't think so.
No?
I don't think. Nothing that comes to mind. So obviously it wasn't that remarkable.
What about the first time you told Rosaline you loved her?
We were in the parking lot of Active.
Romantic.
Yeah. We were at the parking lot of the plaza. I remember the first time I thought about it, but I didn't say it because I was too scared. Mm-hmm. And then I remember the day that I said it, and then she said it back. Who was first, you or her?
Me.
I was
and then
first
it took her for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Rosaline said it right away. How long into the relationship did you say it?
A couple years.
Really?
Or it was like, because we were like off and on for a while.
Okay.
And so then afterwards I said it. Like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like 6 months.
Damn, dude, you were fast. You knew.
I knew. And look at me now.
Yeah, and you're still with her.
I'm still with her.
You're not a fucking dad yet. You will be in a year.
I'll be a dad in a year.
So the next question I have for you. What childish thing do you still enjoy? Does masturbating count?
No.
I feel like that's such a childish thing, though.
It's not, though. Everyone, like, all ages. Like, your grandpa probably does it.
I don't have grandparents or grandfathers anymore. No, but I feel like...
No, I don't think that's a childish thing.
Well, I think it would be childish if you did it like 3 times a day still.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was like 12, 13.
Yo.
It was like an all-day affair.
It was literally any chance I got.
Yo, my weekends, you didn't want to step into my room
if
because
I had
of the
5
way it
seconds
smelled.
alone...
That's enough
that
time.
Was enough.
Dude, the worst was when I got a computer in my room.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
I've always had siblings, so I never had my own room, but I got the job done.
Dude, I had my own bathroom.
Jesus
Imagine
Christ.
how easy it was.
Yo, your bathroom was disgusting. Let's establish that right now.
No, my mom would come in and clean it.
Your drain's clogged.
Just full of jizz. No, but here's the thing. Did you start, like, were you able to jizz right when you started masturbating?
I honestly don't remember.
Because I didn't. Like, I remember the first time, like, it actually came out.
Did you scream?
Dude, I was... So, here's the shit.
Oh, my God.
If Mark Rodriguez, if you ever listen to this, I was at his house.
Okay.
And I was in his bathroom, and I spent the night. And I went to his bathroom to, do the do with his iPhone. And
that's disgusting.
Dude, I exploded all over his, like, mirror and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Imagine this for your first time ever.
His mirror?
Yeah, dude.
Were you looking at yourself?
No, it's just, like, the mirror is, like, the whole, like, back wall. It was one of those.
You were standing?
Yeah.
Why would you not sit down?
I was at a friend's house. It felt weird.
You're so fucked. That whole situation is weird. I hope that guy's not your friend anymore after this.
No, we haven't talked in years.
Good. You masturbated on his iPhone.
Not onto it.
No, that's not. I don't consider that childish. A childish thing I still do or I still enjoy. Probably like I like a trampoline.
Yeah.
I love a bounce house.
Bounce house.
Yo.
No, the other night.
No. I have the best bounce house story of all time. I think I might have told this.
Tell me.
Did I talk about my brother breaking his ankle at a bounce house?
No.
Oh, shit. So we're at this party, right? We're at this kid's party. And it was like one of our little cousins' party. And all the kids like were in the bounce house, so we were just kind of chilling. I want to say we were like 12 and 13. Like we were kind of young. Mm-hmm. Maybe like 11, 12. Like we were younger. And but we're still the older kids, you know? Mm-hmm. So all the kids get out to go do presents. And we're like, yo, let's go. This is our turn. So me and him go in there. We're bouncing. We double bounce. You know how it goes up on one side?
Yeah.
Snaps his ankle.
No.
Snaps it.
Like he didn't even like go back up?
He was coming down, and we came down at the same time, hit, and his side went up, and he just went, ah, screaming.
Did he still go up in the air?
No,
like,
he just like
pain?
fell straight to the ground. So then he's screaming his heart out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My dad and my uncle drag him out, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, they take him inside, they ice his ankle, and they're like, you're fine, you just rolled your ankle, like, it's not a big deal. We take him home. He sleeps with it just iced and elevated. Mm-hmm. Wake up in the morning, his ankle's black as hell. Just like the back of my phone black. Just purple and like swollen as all hell. And they take him to the hospital like, yep, broken.
No, definitely
Slept
broken.
all night with a broken ankle.
He's a tough boy.
And then this fucking moron, he had an itchy leg in his big ass cast.
So
he built like a Lego stick, shoved it in there. Legos got stuck.
For the whole time he had the cast on.
No, then he like dug them out, but then the whole cotton lining was all fucked up. So then when he went to go get it cut off, they're like, "You got something stuck in there, huh?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Dude, I never had a cast like that.
I've never had a real cast either.
No, I've had the only time that I had like something like that. It was more than a brace, but not enough to be a cast. Like I broke my ankle, but I figured out late, so they couldn't like really cast it. So it was just a brace that like held it real tight. Like it had the straps and the shoelaces.
Do you remember my thumb?
Yeah,
I had that dumbass helmet on my thumb. That was the worst.
That was really funny. How'd you break it again?
Skating at UCR.
Yeah. Was it when we were skating that ledge?
Yeah, that board slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I landed on the ledge and I went like this, and I have the video still.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I snapped that shit. That shit was. And I went home. My dad was like, "You're fine," and I was like, "I'm not fine."
Didn't I tell you were fine too? I was like, "Dude, it's probably nothing."
And then my whole hand swelled up. And my dad was like, "All right, let's go."
Damn,
sure enough,
dude.
broken. It still gives me issues.
Dude, my trampoline story. I was on a trampoline. It was at my friend's house. I was probably like senior year of high school. And I was like bouncing on this trampoline. And my friend's like, do a flip. And I'm like, I'll do a flip and land on my knees. I go to do a flip. When I land on my knees, I go straight through the trampoline into the ground.
Concrete?
No, it was grass, luckily. Yeah, I'd be gone.
I got my friend's trampoline confiscated by his dad.
Wow.
So we used to play this game called Rafiki, where you would bounce 1, 2, 3, and on the third bounce you land on your butt, and with no hands you land back on your feet. If you don't land, you're out. There's like a group of 6 of us on this trampoline. We get down to like the final 3, and we're like 1, 2, 3. I bounce off my ass and just go flying backwards off, land on the top of my head on the concrete, just like dunk, and just hit the floor. I'm like, oh, crying my eyes out. I had to have been like 10. Just land like literally the top of my head flat on the floor. Just donked it so loud. And then his dad comes out like, what the fuck? I told you guys stop fucking around. This man, one hand, grabs the trampoline and just lifts it up and just puts it against the wall, standing straight up, and then just walks away. And at that point, I was just like,
I'd be impressed.
I was amazed. I stopped crying. I was just
this
like,
is the coolest guy I've ever seen.
I had like a fucking unicorn bump on my head because I literally landed perfect. I don't know how I didn't break my neck. I landed perfectly on the top of my head.
You have a strong neck.
I do, man. Yo, I got my neck stretched today. Did I tell you about that?
Dude, I need to know this. So I've like seen so many videos of like chiropractors doing that shit to people. It's my dream. I want it.
So it wasn't like that, but basically, so my shoulder being messed up, my hand goes numb multiple times throughout the day. Like my whole arm will go numb because like the muscles and shit are all fucked up. So I told my doctor about that. I was like, yeah, like I kept track since the last time I saw you. I was like, it was at least once a day. He's like, okay. He's like, we're gonna try something. He's like, I'm gonna stretch your neck out, and if the pain and the numbness continues, then we know it's not your neck. Then we focus on your shoulder. I was like, all right. And he's like, I'll be right back. He grabs this machine, and he basically you lay on it like you're on your back, and it just like kind of grips the back of your neck, and then he just pumps it, and it just starts pulling, and my neck is just getting pulled like hard, and it didn't hurt. It felt so good. It was so relaxing. He's like, all right, you're just gonna lay here for 20 minutes. I was like, all right. And then I laid there for 10 minutes. He came back. He's like, how's it feeling? I was like, it feels fine. He's like, all right, let's do it a little farther. Cranks it a little farther. Dude, my neck felt so good. When he took it off.
I want to do that so badly.
He took it off. I was just like.
Dude, have you seen the like chiropractors where they literally like put chains on your head? And
and they pull it.
Oh. Dude. It's such like. It's like I want it, but at the same time I'm terrified.
The noise that it makes.
You think a chiropractor ever like killed a person?
Have you seen that TikTok?
No.
That's what he does. He like cracks his neck.
Oh, and then they just stay there.
And he's like,
and he walks away.
He walks out of the room. He's like, I think I killed him. He's like, again?
What would you do
if I killed someone?
If you were a chiropractor and you just killed someone?
I wouldn't.
You just wouldn't kill them?
No, I wouldn't get caught.
Hey, what would you do? How'd you hide it?
I'll just leave. I'll just walk out.
It's your fucking place.
I'm going to lunch. Never come back.
I'll be like, oh, they came that way. They were dead when
they were like that.
Yeah, I was trying to crack their neck to bring them back, actually.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll feel so good. I need to crack my back right now that we're talking about it. I know it would feel so good, but I'm so scared. I'm going to be the one that dies.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to kill me somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll be the one person.
I feel like that's just my luck. Like
Probably.
I'm gonna walk in there and they're gonna crack my neck wrong, and I'm gonna be paralyzed for the rest
They're
of my
gonna crack
life.
my neck in the lobby. They're gonna be like, "Come here."
See, and that's the thing. Like I think they might paralyze me, and that's gonna be worse. Like for me, parallelism is worse than death.
Parallelism.
Isn't that?
That's
what?
not a word.
That's when two lines are on top.
That's
of
parallel.
Parallelism.
Parallelism. God, we're idiots. Parallelism? What the fuck?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzation.
Paralyzation.
That doesn't even sound right.
It's like
Being paralyzed is worse than being dead.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to go at.
That's kind of offensive to the paralyzed community.
Okay, maybe.
You know, in The Office when he grills his foot.
That's not paralyzed.
I know, but he says that he's paralyzed. He parks in a handicap spot.
He's such a funny man, Michael Scott.
Oh, he's such a fucking idiot. I was watching the episode last night in my friend's Tesla.
Of course. Always watching TV in Teslas.
Yes. Of when he runs over Meredith. He's like, she's not even one of the popular ones.
It's true.
But
honestly, the show wouldn't be the same without Meredith like showing him her boobs. Yeah. Meredith getting stung by the bat.
When he tries to take her to rehab. That episode's fucking hilarious. She lights her hair on fire. But in that episode, dude, I was like, I fucking love Creed.
Creed's one of the best characters on the show.
Michael's like, how are you feeling, Meredith? Like, are you in pain? She's like, no, they have me on some pain medication. And then Creed comes out of nowhere. He's like, what is it? Is it Percocet? Is it codeine? Is it like just goes?
He goes off on all the.
And then she's like, I don't know. He's like, he just walks
like
away.
Useless.
Who do you think is the best character?
My favorite character in the whole show has to be Stanley.
Yo, he did a Zoom call with UCR. My cousin Zoomed him.
Really?
They were planning a meet and greet IRL, but then obviously they can't do that anymore. So they had a meet and greet over Zoom.
That's super sick,
super
dude.
dope.
I would love that.
You know his real name?
Leslie.
Really? Yeah, Leslie.
Like Leslie Nope.
Didn't watch that show, but yes. Okay, hold up. Aubrey Plaza is so hot.
Aubrey Plaza is a babe. You know she's Venezuelan?
She's Puerto Rican too. I was watching her on Hot Ones earlier, and I was like, "Wow,
yeah,
that woman."
I'd skate her teeth too.
That mean face that she has is so attractive.
You like to get beat, don't you?
Yeah.
So I had a question.
All right.
What was your pettiest moment ever?
My pettiest moment ever?
Yeah.
That's tough. I'm not that petty.
I got one.
What's yours?
So when I was a kid, you know how like everyone has that kid in their neighborhood they don't like? So there was one that no one liked, and he always like had this scooter, and all of us, we had like skateboards, and we'd like race with our skateboards, and he would get mad that we're not letting him race while he was on a scooter, and he'd tell his mom on us, and like the mom would come yell at us for not letting him race with us. So one day he goes inside to get water or something. Scooter's right there on the sidewalk.
Took it.
Not only took it, I lived on a golf course. I grabbed it and I threw it in the lake of the golf course.
You lived in a golf course?
I lived like the golf course was our backyard,
Florida.
practically. Yeah, it makes sense. There were alligators in that lake
Yeah,
too,
of course
so I just threw it in there.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
His name was probably like Gibson or something.
Leo.
Leo? That's my dog's name.
Yeah, no, but and then like for like 3 days they were like looking all over for this. They put up fucking signs for a scooter.
Jesus Christ, they were white.
No, they were Hispanic, but they
God.
acted white.
Yeah,
like
that's a scooter. Already an issue. That's funny. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I've had very many petty moments. Like, I feel like I just have an attitude when I'm being petty. I don't think I've ever done anything petty like that. Like,
you never done like anything at all. Like, just like I didn't really have to do this, but I kind of made my point with it.
I honestly don't think so. Nothing that can come to mind. So obviously it's not relevant.
Oh, so you're like, just like the most perfect guy in the world.
Yeah, I'm literally just like a fucking angel, and I never fuck up. I never do anything wrong. I'm the nicest fucking person on earth. And I was gonna say something. Never mind. It wasn't even gonna be related to that. I was just gonna make a comment, but go ahead. Next question. Interview me.
What movie do you wish that life was more like?
What's that movie called? Robots.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, you have.
Which one?
It's the one about the robots. It was like an old like Disney movie or something.
I never seen it.
You never seen it? All right. No, actually, I wish life was more like
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I understand that that's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I didn't enjoy it that much.
Dude, I would love if my life was just like, like imagine I threw a dart and went like, whachoo! Like there was little words in the word.
Speaking of that movie, Aubrey Plaza's in that movie.
Yeah, she is.
No, but if it could be like any movie, I would want to be like, probably like Meet the Robinsons. The movie's cool.
I never seen that one. Wait, that's a robot one. So you like robot stuff? Is what you're getting at?
Futuristic stuff.
It's kind of scary that futuristic stuff, though.
Futuristic stuff. All right, what else can I
feel like those movies are all cutesy and shit and whatever. But if robots really existed in our world, they would fuck our shit up.
Most of my favorite movies are like realism movies. Mm-hmm. So if I said my favorite movies, it wouldn't make any sense. Like literally, like no, it wouldn't make any sense. I wish that life was more like the movie Us.
Yeah,
that movie's fucking.
That'd be sick too.
Have you seen the movie Hereditary?
No.
Yo,
is that the alien one?
No, Hereditary is like a psychological like. You remember Naked Brothers Band?
Yeah.
The kid from Naked Brothers Band is in there. The younger brother, best fucking actor ever. He dislocated his jaw while filming the movie, and they kept the scene in because it was that fucking good.
Really? I need to watch that movie.
He like slams his head against the desk, and there was a cushion and then desk underneath, like at the very bottom. And he did it so hard, he dislocates his jaw and then slams it again and then finishes the take after that. It's so fucking amazing.
I feel like I'd be the bitch who like hits his jaw and be like, guys, turn the cameras off. It hurts.
Yo, I couldn't be. Actually, I think I could be an actor realistically, but I wouldn't be that method. Like,
no,
like no shot.
Like, I don't get how, who's the guy, Heath Ledger, who did Joker?
The old Joker?
Yeah. And like he literally went crazy because he became like, how do you get that deep
or
into
when they
it?
go like super fucking skinny, like in the new Joker, you can see his whole spine and shit.
Like, and
yo, he did the same thing. You know the scene where he's kicking the dumpster? Dislocated his knee and kept going.
Really?
That's why he falls on the floor.
What the fuck? And that's the thing. Like, they go from that, and then a week later, they go to like the red carpet, and they're fine. They're normal people. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm here working my ass off to try to lose like a pound.
I'm trying to gain weight and I can't.
No, you're doing just the right amount of job for that. You're doing that real good.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am. But no, it's crazy. Like being that good. I could be an actor for sure. I act like I like you every week.
We're just here for the money, dog. We're just here for the money.
There's no money.
The $5 a month we're making. Shout out to our Patreon.
Patreon.com/BrokenLightbulb.
How many times are we going to say it this episode?
Probably 3. I got one more at the end. All right, what's your next question? What else you got?
So for the next question I got, what is the most useless thing you know how to do?
Clap with one hand.
Yeah, you showed me that before.
Yeah. Probably.
I don't know what mine would be. I think I can like.
You can't even do that good. What are you doing? You just have your tongue sideways.
Yeah, I can do that sideways. You know the people that can do like the
flower?
I had.
Oh, you did it!
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Am I doing it?
Kind of. Yo, this noise is disgusting.
Wait, I'm really doing it?
You did it the first time, like really good. There!
Yo, that's so exciting. Yo, I'm going to add that to my resume. You're not doing anything. Put your tonguesy onesie back in your mouth.
Shit, I tried my hardest. I don't know what I was doing.
No, but that might be my most.
Yeah, I can clap with one hand. I've been doing that my whole life. I can do it with both hands, actually.
Really?
No, I can't do it with this hand as good.
That's amazing.
That's a good clap.
That's a really good clap.
That would pass as like a clap if I was like at a theater. Like I could clap with one hand.
Yeah, no. Do you ever think about how you never really stop clapping?
Do you just the breaks in between get longer?
Yeah, you struggled to say that for a second.
I don't know what happened. My tongue was like.
I'm just always ready for the next clap.
All right.
Came out of nowhere.
All
right, next question. What would you not do for $5 million?
Nothing.
Would you suck off Trump for $5 million?
Small, it's easy.
You would get freaking Trump load all over you.
It's fine.
Yeah, I bet his just
dust.
costs like $1,000.
I bet it's dust.
It probably is.
Dude, yo, he's dying. Can we
Like-
talk about he's dying?
Like he's legit dying.
Yo.
Do you see that video? Like
When he's like,
yeah, he's like,
I heard a snippet of him, like he got like an interview on the radio and he's talking and he's just fucking dying. And then he's like, sorry, excuse me. Like
really?
like full on dying. I'll find it. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, yo, this guy's actually dying. And I was like, and I don't want to say I'm happy.
But you're kind of
But
happy
I'm not
at the
gonna be
same time.
mad, is what
yeah,
I'm saying.
like if he dies, he dies.
If
but
he
like,
dies, he dies.
I'm not gonna go to the funeral.
Not at all.
I just want that to be the season finale. You know, I want him going down.
Oh, I found it. Watch, listen.
Week or two, will you encourage your supporters to get out and vote early?
Well, I want them to vote, but I will say this. Absentee is okay. Because absentee ballots, absentee ballots are fine.
Yo.
Absentee, absentee.
Yo, he struggled to
Yeah, he's struggling.
I dropped my phone.
It's okay,
Yeah, dude, he's not doing well.
and that's okay.
That's fine.
You know,
That's
if he
not a
needs to
problem.
go, he needs to go. Like, I'm not gonna be mad if he decides the best thing for him would be to die.
Does he get to decide that or just COVID?
I'm gonna say that it's his decision.
My genes, the best genes they've ever seen. They're stronger than coronavirus. Coronavirus did not hurt me.
The fucking stupid thing is to tell everyone that coronavirus isn't a joke. Like, he's like, oh, it's nothing to worry about. Dog, why do you think I've been at home for the last 8 months?
He got literally the best treatment ever.
Not only that, he didn't have to pay a cent for it, and all these experimental drugs and shit went straight to him. They dosed him up. I'm gonna feel good if I'm on fentanyl too, dude. I'm gonna feel good no matter, like, if I'm dosed up on 1,000,000 drugs, I'm gonna feel like I can fucking fight everyone.
Yeah. That dude is so fucking insane.
He's such...
Oh my god. I watched a video. Literally, I saw TikTok about Obama. I know Obama wasn't a great president, but he was a good person. Like,
Yeah.
he was nice. I saw a video of him on
And,
Halloween, and he was just like talking to all the kids in their costumes. I started crying.
And the thing is, like, not only was he like nice, but like he was presidential. Like,
Yes.
he had this way about him where
Yes.
you're just like, he's respectful.
Do you remember one of the most controversial things about him was when he wore a tan suit?
No, really.
He wore a tan suit on Easter. He looked fucking good.
All right, so next question.
Next question.
What high-level job do you think you could lie your way into with no experience and no one would notice?
President.
All right, were you born here? You were born here, right?
I was born here. Were you born here?
No, I wasn't, so I can't be president.
I could be president.
I think for me, it would be like public relations. Like, I feel like I could bullshit that. Or marketing. I could bullshit through that.
What the fuck is a public... Like, you're going to have a relationship in public?
No, PRs. They're pretty much what they do is like when, like, let's say you own a company
Okay.
and you have like, you're the COO and then you have the CCO.
The what?
You're the CEO. I
Thank
said
you.
CEO.
You
COO's
said-
a thing
no,
too.
No, you said you're the CEO.
No, I said COO. No, but so you're the CEO and you have like the CCO below you, and let's say your CCO just had sex with like a bunch of 13-year-olds.
You have to hide that.
Yeah, like the public relations kind of like, how do we spin this for the company?
Gotcha.
And it's like, we love kids.
You're a piece of garbage.
No, I'm fine.
I think I could lie into president.
Yeah?
Trump made it.
Yeah, if he made it, dude, anyone can be
Anybody
president.
can make it.
Yo, Kanye was almost president.
Yeah.
Dude, a fucking gorilla was almost president.
A dead gorilla.
A dead gorilla was almost the president.
Yeah, he was.
We might think the world's fucked up now, but then if you look back, shit has happened like throughout the years.
No, this is like objectively the worst year.
Yeah.
The worst year.
Like
we've
so
had.
much has gone down.
And I'm not saying ever, but like in my lifetime,
Yeah, I know. Like the Black Plague was a thing. And, you know, a bunch of Indians died right at the beginning of...
Native Americans.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry. That's my bad. I apologize.
A bunch of Native Americans.
A bunch of
died.
Native Americans
were murdered. Actually.
murdered. Yeah.
Not by choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Tomorrow is...
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Tomorrow's
is.
what?
No, not tomorrow. Monday
Is
is
what?
Christopher Columbus Day or Indigenous Day
People
now.
Day. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, we're the worst. We have terrible
we
timing.
had the worst timing
This is
in
coming
the
out
world.
after.
Yeah, the day after. Oh, shit, it is. Don't worry, I'll just post it on Instagram so people know we're aware of it.
Yeah, yeah. Happy Indigenous People Day.
Yeah, we love all people.
You do, except Trump.
What would be the consequence of a scientific discovery that extended the lifespan of humans for 500 years? Erectile dysfunction.
That is what you come up with?
Yeah.
You started reading that question and I closed my eyes because I can't look at you while you read that. There was too many big words. And then, be honest with you, I forgot the question at this point.
Pretty much, what would be like the biggest setback if we got to live over 500 years?
God. We'll just be disgusting.
I don't think we'd age, though.
No, we would age.
I'd want it to, like, we've asked this, right? If we would be immortal?
Yeah, I just said no.
I'd say yes if I could turn it off.
That's dumb. That's not immortal.
It is immortal until I decide not to be immortal anymore.
That's
like,
dumb. No.
Everyone has to have a way
yes
to die.
or no. It's either yes or no.
Then yes.
You live forever.
Yeah.
I'd be so tired. I'm tired of life at 22. I don't want to live to be 1,000.
No, if I got to stay 23, dude.
If you could go back to any year in your life right now and be that year for another year, but with like the same mentality, like you'll fully like be conscious that you're 23, but you can live as your blank your old self. What year would it be?
6 years old.
Why?
Because I feel like I could fuck with so many people knowing what I know now. Like, I could be the most intelligent 6-year-old out there.
No, but you still like let's just say you have to live it. Like, you basically get to experience it through your eyes, but it's the exact...
So I can't do anything different?
No.
Then pick whatever fucking year. It doesn't matter at that point.
No, I just want to remember an old year. Like, I would want to live when I was, like, 7 and just remember what that year was like and give myself some joy because I'm depressed in 2020. So that year was probably way better than this year.
I would probably do, like, 15, 14.
Okay.
Because I was in China... And, like, all I did was skateboard all day. So it'd be nice to just do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to just, like...
How old were you when you got hit by a car?
14? No, 15.
Go back to that year.
No.
And you just do one thing different.
I wouldn't cross the street.
No. Be a little lower so the car hits your head.
Oh, so I'm just dead. Nathan, I think we have something we need to talk about. All right, let's do one more. Which celebrity would make the worst leader of a country? Donald Trump. Yo, do you believe in simulation theory?
No.
Not at all.
I don't know.
Like, not even like a little bit.
Listen, I'm at a point where there's too much shit going on, and I'm too stressed out about shit to believe in anything.
Just like...
I just literally go, I believe that today is Friday, and I'm going to Saturday tomorrow.
That's all you choose to believe? You don't want to think further than that?
I believe I have to go to work tomorrow. I believe the year is 2020. I believe we're recording a podcast.
That could all be true at the same time as simulation theory.
But I don't have time to believe in that.
What do you mean?
I just don't have the mental effort to even think of these things, like, at all.
All right, but think about this. You know how, like, VR is getting popular right now?
Okay.
And we're kind of getting to this point where we're kind of starting to emulate human life a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, at least to a tiny extent.
Yeah.
And if you think about how, like, video games looked in the past versus how video games look now.
Okay.
VR looks kind of shitty now, but it can get further and further until we make it even more and more complex. So, who's to say that hasn't already happened? And we're that future VR.
You wouldn't be able to have this thought.
That's the thing. If I wasn't able to have this thought, then it would be more likely that I do think it. Because the thing with the way that we would be, it would be like AI. And AI learn from other things, you know? Like, AIs are constantly taking information. So they're allowed to have free-range thoughts. So eventually this thought could come into my mind. But the idea of having that thought makes us think that it's not possible.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like, oh, that's a silly thought. You know? And then don't you ever have these, like, situations where it's like, I was just talking about this and now this showed up, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
occasionally.
All right, my friend said it this way. When you're on the freeway and you go to turn left and the car in front of you turns to the left lane right as you, like, put your blinker on.
Coincidence.
But it happens so often.
No, it doesn't. Not to me.
It happens all the time for me.
It happens very rarely for me.
I'm just saying, look out for simulation theories.
See what I can do.
And see what you see around there.
See what I can do.
All right. You want to wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up.
All right, but thank you guys for everything, and thank you for all the Instagram stuff and talking to us and listening to us. You guys have been killing it.
Thanks for hanging in through this fucking messy ass episode.
Yeah, dude. Last week's episode
Last
too.
week's episode was trash.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for the sound. So I do this thing with like when I connect my mixer to the computer, I have to switch the input
Yo, you're
from.
screaming into your microphone right now.
I'm sorry. I have to switch the input from my laptop microphone to my mixer microphone, but I didn't do that. So we literally just recorded on on my laptop.
Yeah.
So the sound was ass.
It was trash. This week should be better.
Yeah, it should be. And we're here. We're still here, and we're gonna be here next week.
We
and
are.
there's still gonna. We're like strong with these videos. It's
Yeah.
been 3 weeks in a row. I haven't missed a day for Instagram. So follow us on Instagram
We
and
got
Twitter.
a special video coming next week? No, week after. No, it'll be next week for this episode. I don't know. We got something fun coming.
Well,
Halloween
we're always
special.
gonna have fun
But
stuff
yeah,
coming.
we got something coming.
And
Go ahead.
so at the end of this episode, if you guys stick around, you will hear an ad from a podcast that I've been talking to. They're called the Center Cut Podcast. I honestly love them. Like, I listened to a couple of their episodes, and what they do is that they watch the beginning of one movie or TV show and the end of a movie or TV show, and they try to figure out what happened in the middle. So if you stick around, you'll hear the ad for their podcast at the end of this, and you guys should go check them out. They're the Center Cut Podcast, and you can find them on Intergut. You can find them on Instagram at _CenterCut_cut.
Okay. Make sure you guys also check out refinedreality.the podcast on Instagram.
Yeah, we're gonna be on their episode on Saturday. Tomorrow, it's coming
out tomorrow that we're recording.
Yeah, but it was the Saturday before
Saturday
this came
before
out.
you hear this, so we're on their episode. It was really fun. We did it over Zoom.
Yeah.
That was a really good episode. So check that out.
And it was like a different side of us that you guys don't normally see.
Yeah, we got a little more intimate.
Yeah. Even though me and Nathan are always getting intimate.
So it's refinedreality.the podcast on
Yep.
Instagram. You can find their link for all that stuff. We'll put it all in the description down below.
Everything will be there.
Yep. Hit us up on Instagram again. Let us know what you guys want to hear. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on TikTok. Hit us up on...
Just hit us up
hit us
wherever
up.
you can find us. If
Yeah.
you go to Instagram, there's a little link tree. Follow all those links.
Hit us up on a Patreon.
Yeah.
Last plug for the day. Hit us up on Patreon. Donate some money to us. We really appreciate it. We have a $5 tier. $5 a month. You're going to get every episode a week early.
Mm-hmm.
And then we might start doing Patreon exclusive episodes once a month. Just only Patreon can see this episode.
Yeah.
We're going to start trying to hopefully make some content for just the Patreon. So $5 a month, you guys can get all that. Help us save up. We're trying to get new mics, new headphones,
everything.
new cameras. So you guys would definitely be funding that and funding my future kid.
Yeah. Please let this baby have a home. See you guys.
Later.
Bye. Mwah.
Have you ever wondered who would make the sexiest zombie?
Matt Damon. Pepper me with your Damon teeth all up on me.
What would happen if your penis was where your head should be?
They have to have something to look at, like a face. That would eventually become my face.
The Center Cut, a podcast where Michael and Dave only watch the beginnings and ends of your favorite movies and TV shows and try to figure out the middle. Just search The Center Cut everywhere you find podcasts.
And remember, it's always better in the center.